Don't know if you've seen or explained what happened during this play, but could you explain what happened when you pulled down the Lakers?
Well,
Hey, bro,
what happened
that
was
was I was
Scott Foster, who's I got a few referees I love, so I'm gonna say one of my top two, top three favorite referees. I love Scott Foster. And I actually love Scott Foster. Like the reason I love Scott Foster, you got all of it in that game of why I love Scott Foster. He don't care who you are.
yeah,
He's gonna call the call however he sees it. Don't matter who you are.
yeah.
Love that about Scott Foster. You can be LeBron James, you can be Quentin Post. He gonna call it the same way, and he ain't afraid of you. Like, no matter who you are, Scott ain't afraid. So I love Scott Foster for that reason. So in true fashion, my favorite referee is right here on the baseline. On the box out, they hook their arms in front of me, which you can't do. It's illegal. Like they connect and hold each other's arms.
How dare
I look
you?
at Scott. I'm like, Scott, they can't do this. Y'all like, hey, unlock arms. You guys can't do that. So they unlock arms, and then they start to move their arms back together. So I look back at Scott. I'm like, Scott. He like, you can't do that. So, you know me.
Oh my God, dude.
I think fast. So I'm like, all right. Well, if their arms are connected, if you run into their arms, it's actually a foul on them. So I'm like, I just alerted Scott twice. He see that they lock an arm. I'm going. So I take a little step back to load my run up. And then I just try to start taking off running into their arm. When I run into their arm, Scott, you seen that their arms was locked. You ain't gonna blow the whistle. So I'm like, oh, they ain't blow the whistle yet. All right, I got to do more to get this foul call.
You are nuts.
Come here.
Hey,
come here.
Hey,
you gotta blow this whistle
bro,
one way.
Hey, bro, I swear, when I was watching that, it was almost like you told the ref, "Hey, look what I'm about to do."
Hey, I told it. I said, Scott, they can't do this. So check this out.
Suplex.
I don't hear a whistle blow yet. So I'm like, oh, ain't enough contact yet. Like, let me create more contact. So I create more contact with it. Scott blows the whistle and go, double foul. No. Foul on you. Shoot one free throw. I'm like, what, Scott? Like,
bro, that was
he like, well, hell, Draymond.